Tekken 8 needs to add these quality of life features right now. This game was released about 8 months ago, and there's quite a few features missing that I think would just really take it to the next level, and almost perfect it in my opinion. So if any features or changes come to your mind during this video, put them down in the comments, because if there's enough, I might make another video going over you guys' suggestions. But I got a full list here, so let's get into it. Our first one actually has to do with player matches, and this is probably in my top 3 of most wanted features in this game. For me, as a streamer, I want to fight everybody who's in my chat, but when I have a room and I lose, it sends me to the back of the line. I have talked about this before. There should be a feature where the host of the room gets to stay in his or her spot no matter what. That way you guys can just form a line and fight me. And I feel like a lot of streamers would really appreciate this. And some people say just use the Tekken Fight Lounge, which we're gonna get to in a second. But when you go to the lounge and then people form a line at your arcade box that you're sitting at, you got people cutting the line, you don't know who you're gonna fight next, you could fight the same guy 5 times. And then you have to move machines anyway if that one person doesn't want to cooperate, so it's just a whole mess. Creating your own session is much easier in my opinion. So please, if we could get a feature to where whether you win or lose, you get to stay in your spot, that would be amazing. Feature number 2 has actually already been talked about by the Tekken 8 devs, and that is choosing your character on the main menu. I know, I've talked about this a lot, but it would be such a cool feature. Even though it seems like such a small thing, it'd be really cool to spice it up a little bit, you know? I don't want to stare at your next DLC character for 4 months. Like, I get it. You want me to buy them. Also, I already bought them. Mind you, they said they're working on it. I'm sure that they are. Some people don't believe that they are, but I do genuinely believe that they are working on that feature. It's a fairly simple feature. I've had one of my videos taken down because somebody modded in that feature, so that really tells me that that's something they're gonna have. And unfortunately, probably make us pay for. But it'd be so cool to be able to switch out your menu character, whether it's just one character or it kind of randomly cycles through a select amount of characters. So that one I think would be really, really cool to have. Another feature that has to do with player lobbies. Let us search for a specific lobby. The fact that you aren't able to do that makes 0 sense to me. You're able to do it in Tekken 7. The only reason I can think of that they wouldn't have added it is if they were like, oh, we don't want people to be able to stream snipe streamers and go into their lobbies. But that makes it so much harder for everybody else. I can't tell you how frustrating it is that every time I have an open lobby, there's so many people that are like, oh, I can't get in. I can't find you. It's like, yeah, because they don't have a search option. So it's just random that you'll find me. Make sure to match up your settings with everything that I have and then search, refresh, and it's like, dude, it's such a no-brainer to add just search up my session's name. So please, Tekken, please add that. Another online feature that I feel like they definitely need to do something with is the Tekken Lounge. Like, let's be honest, who's using that, bro? Is it just me? Like, what do you do in the Tekken Lounge? You have ranked, you have practice, which I don't see why you do practice there. Not until they add the online practice feature at least, and even then, I don't think you have to go to the lounge for that. But then you have Tekken Ball. That's it. That's all you can do. Everything that you can do in the lounge, you can access from the menu. So why the heck am I ever going to use the lounge? There's just not anything to do. It'd be fun if they added like a few little mini games that you could play with your avatar. I think that'd be neat. Make it really feel like an arcade. Heck, make it like sticking Flappy Bird, but you use your avatar. Like, just give us something. Only reason I go into a lounge is to play Tekken Ball online. That's it. And that's the next feature I would like fixed. You need to be able to search for an opponent for Tekken Ball. Like, just make it like quick match and ranked. Because if there isn't anybody sitting at an arcade machine, you're not getting a match. So thank God that my community likes to play it with me, because if they didn't, I would never be able to play it. Switching over for now from the online features, customization. I've already talked about customization a lot. My biggest thing would be if they'd add glove customization, please. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen, but if they did, oh my gosh, that'd be so nice. I feel like part of the reason they didn't do it is because you'd be able to make a lot of the legacy costumes if you had the freedom to choose gloves and whatnot, which is so scummy in my opinion, but from a business standpoint, yeah, I get it. I don't know, it'd be really nice. I understand it too, because it's like, gloves are much harder than shoes, since shoes just cover the whole foot. All you have to do is basically change the size of the shoe to fit each character. But for gloves, you know, you have the individual fingers and whatnot. It's probably a little bit more complicated, but still, dude, oh, it'd be so nice. Speaking of customization, can we have more slots, please? The character customization feature in this game is way too good to only give us 10 slots per character. It's such a little thing. Like, if they didn't add this, whatever. It is what it is. But it'd be really nice. Like, can we get 10 more slots? Even 5? I hate it when a new DLC costume comes out and I'm like, I gotta put that on my guy. But then I have to get rid of one of my costumes. I'm like, oh my It sucks, man. So that would be really nice. I know the Lily fans would appreciate it. Moving back to the Tekken 8 Fight Lounge, having fights play on the big screen. This is a really cool feature that 2XKO actually has, and I think Street Fighter has it as well. I could be wrong though. It'd be nice. Like, I don't need to see the Lydia trailer again. Trust me, I've seen it. I have the character. She's on the main menu. We get it. You want us to spend money, but like, chill, bro. It's like YouTube advertising YouTube Premium. Like, it's just everywhere. You can't get away from it. I just think it'd be neat if on the big screen they had actual fights that were going on in the lounge playing on that screen. You can just kind of stand there for a second and check them out maybe, and then be like, oh cool, that guy won, neat, moving on, you know? Because I feel like an actual arcade, like, that's something they should do. That'd be neat. But let's be realistic, at actual arcades they have TVs with shows playing, and then there's ads, aka Lydia's trailer. So it's, you know, it's whatever. A really big one, and honestly I should have made this first on the list, giving us points even if our opponent disconnects. I do not know why this hasn't happened yet. Like, I don't understand why they haven't added this to the game yet. What is so hard about that? It doesn't need to be all the points that we would have gotten from winning, but at least like a fourth of that maybe. Like, when you're down to round 5, it's the last round, he's one hit from death and then disconnects. You're gonna tell me that I don't get any points because he's being a sore loser? That's not okay. That just makes you not want to play ranked anymore. You're like, all right, cool. So that entire set just means nothing now. I'm hoping it's something they implement soon because it's just such a no-brainer to me. This one actually has to do with the gallery. We need all of the endings, videos, intros, everything. All of that from the gallery of Tekken 7 to be brought over. Why it hasn't yet baffles me, and honestly kind of scares me, because I feel like they're gonna eventually bring it in, but you're gonna have to pay for it. If that is the case, you actually have to be stupid, because like, that's something you can just go online and look at, you know? Now, if you're gonna make us use Tekken coins, I'm fine with that. At least we get to use our millions of Tekken coins on something. But don't try to get us to buy some premium currency to unlock all of the gallery videos. That would actually be idiotic. I'd like to think that it's going to be using Tekken coins. Why it hasn't been added though, I don't really understand. So here's hoping we get them soon. This, of course, goes back to all the online play. We should have the option on quick match or ranked match to choose whether we want to be matched up with wired in LAN players or Wi-Fi players. Yes, that would affect how you find certain people because it'd probably take a little bit longer, but I am fine with waiting a little bit longer than constantly having to reject players who have terrible connection, because then that makes Tekken say, oh, okay, you don't want to play anybody? All right, we're not going to look for anybody for you. And then you have to reset your search, and it's a whole thing, dude. Like, you can call me a pompous if you want, but I do not accept Wi-Fi at all unranked. For a while, I did, and I was like, okay, it'll be fine, but almost every time I do, even if the connection says it's good, it's dog water. And I'm like, why? And then I lose the match to lag, and I'm like, okay. So I do not accept any Wi-Fi players if I'm on ranked. Now, if I'm on quick match, I don't care. Like, if the connection isn't the best, I'm like, it is what it is. It's quick match. Like, I don't mind. I'll fight anybody. But on ranked, at least, like, give me the option, please. And it's so annoying because they'll give me one wired connection, and then the next 5 fighters that they'll suggest to me is all Wi-Fi. I'm like, bruh, come on now. So that'd be a nice quality of life option. Final one that I got for you, fix Dragunov. Nerf him, please. Please. Like, oh my gosh. How have we not done this yet? It baffles me, some of the stuff that, like, Harada and Michael Murray are just letting slide. They're just like, we do not care. It's like, I love you guys. I love your game. But holy crud. Fix Dragunov, please. I'm over here sounding like the Kazuya players. Fix Kazuya. Fix Dragunov. Nerf him. Balance him out. Do whatever you gotta do. I am so sick and tired of seeing him win every single tournament. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Sorry, I got a little bit emotional there. Let me know in the comments down below what other quality of life updates you'd love to see Tekken 8 add. And if I get enough, maybe I'll make another video going over those suggestions. But that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. As always, if you want to talk to me personally, feel free to join the Discord. That link is down below. Also, if you'd like to support me, you could consider becoming a member. It's only $1 a month, but when enough of you guys do it, it really helps me out. You get exclusive badges and exclusive videos, like, every now and then. All your support is much appreciated. That's it for me today. As always, you will see me in the next video and or stream. God bless, and don't forget to stay mad.